I love theme parks. Maybe you guys have noticed by now, but I wanted to make a dedicated video on Universal Studios Singapore, which is a theme park on Sentosa Island, which is a small island off the south coast of Singapore. You can get there many ways. You can like go over the boardwalk, you can take the cable car, you can take the MRT. Like, it's very accessible. It currently has 28 rides in 7 themed zones, and the zones are Hollywood, New York City, Sci-Fi City, Ancient Egypt, The Lost World, Far, Far Away, which is like Shrek World, and Madagascar. And the layout of the park is kind of like a circle. So they have this huge lake in the middle and then a path going around the lake with the different zones. So yeah, it's circular. You can start on one end, go like either clockwise, counterclockwise, and kind of like hit everything as you're doing that. It opened in 2010, and I believe the first time I went was around 2012, because I was in high school when I went to Singapore for the first time, like on a school exchange sort of thing. And we did visit the park then, and I believe it was around 2012, and I didn't realize at the time that it was so new, but yeah. And now that I was living in Singapore, I bought myself a season pass so I could go there as much as I wanted, and literally one week I went there like every other day. This was during exam time when we had no class, and I remember taking pictures on my phone of my study notes, and I would just go there, stand in line, and read my study notes, and that is how I studied for my exams. But anyways, I freaking love that place. It was my happy place in Singapore, and it was not too far from NUS. I think it was 5 MRT stops away. So really, I had no shame in just going there alone all the time. And I would go to the single rider queue, which means that it's less waiting time. So it was like a win-win situation for me. I did notice though that it was like a lot busier during the late summer, early autumn time, but as winter got closer, it was a lot less crowded. So there was a time, beginning of December, where the opening times were later, because usually it closed around 6 p.m, but then towards Christmas time, the opening time got increased to 9. So during that time, like especially like the last hour or two, like 7, 8, 9, like after the sunset and everything, people kind of left, and I was kind of wandering the park almost by myself. Like there were times I was in Jurassic World in like this jungly area, and there was literally nobody else there, and it was actually really creepy. Hey guys, so I'm at Universal's right now, and it's like 8:30, and I swear after like 7 p.m. there's nobody. I've just been walking on to everything, and I'm here by myself. So I've been like riding loads of rides alone, and like the Jurassic one, it's the water one, it's really scary by yourself, especially when it's dark outside. And I'm just walking around the park, and there's like so few people, and it's kind of creepy walking along like these jungle paths alone, and like walking around like different areas by myself. Like it's kind of creepy and it's kind of scary, but it's nice that there's like literally no rides. I'm just walking on to everything, so it's my happy place, Universal's, yay! Yeah, so anyways, they have a lot of shows there. They had a lot of Christmas themed stuffs, which was a little bizarre because obviously I'm from Finland, so it was a little bit funny getting into the Christmas spirit and have like fake snow falling from places when it was like 30 degrees Celsius heat. But it was really fun overall. My favorite rides was probably the Transformers, the Battlestar Galactica, the double roller coasters, and the Revenge of the Mummy. So as you can tell, I do like the more extreme rides, but you know, you gotta love like a good Elmo Sesame Street ride as well. Like I went on every single ride there. But yeah, it's definitely a full day thing, and there is a lot of waiting time in lines because it is like a large popular theme park, but it's definitely worth a visit. And on select days they also have a great fireworks show above the central water area in the middle. But yeah, definitely recommend a visit.